Who's the lead talker?
You are.
Not me. I don't even know what we're doing.
So this all started with a conversation with us yesterday. We were talking about stuff you carry in your pocket, everyday carry, your EDC. And of course, Carson and I carry quite a bit of stuff, and it's usually, it's things that we need all the time, right?
Right.
So
Tools.
Like we have a specific purpose for everything that we carry and the reason why we carry it all. And then we have a whole nother bag full of stuff that we carry.
Secondary tools.
Secondary tools,
I didn't bring my bag.
I didn't bring my bag either, but
I got a bunch of stuff in my bag.
A bunch of other tools that I don't need all the time, but there's things that we carry all the time on us. So we were talking about, just dumping our pockets.
Okay.
What's in your pockets?
All right. Time out. No.
So if I start dumping my pockets.
Are we all just supposed to start dumping our pockets?
Everybody?
Dump it out.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
That's all you got in your pockets right
That
now?
is it, brother. One thing. Narrowed it down to one thing. Holy cow, guys.
Yeah, no, they got way more than I do. I don't have pockets that big, I don't think.
It was funny. We were talking with Grace a while ago, and we said, we got big pockets, bigger pockets than the ladies do, so we carry a lot more stuff.
You'll need a purse.
She's pretty jealous.
I know.
You got two purses.
A couple more
think I'm done.
things in there.
Who wins? It's going to be between Jason and Carson.
Probably Carson.
He's got, I think, more volume.
If you weigh it, I think
there's
Carson
a
wins.
pen.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff, and it all has a purpose. Obviously.
Your coin?
Once a pirate, always a pirate.
There you go. Little Mike Leach.
Pins, headphones. I mean, as a nerd, USB adapters,
Right.
USB sticks, SD cards, and then the dongle. If we don't want to do anything, got to have the dongle. So then always have a flash drive,
Flashlight.
an extra flashlights.
Yeah.
3
Right.
flashlights.
Yeah. No, I
Four.
think I've got
Four
it.
He's got
flashlights.
4 on him.
5.
Everybody needs 4 flashlights.
5. This one's a
Ask
little.
Jason why.
I really like this one right here because it pops off and I can.
That's cool.
It's magnetic. It's really pretty cool. A pry bar.
Bra bar.
You
Never know when you'll be taken captive.
I use my knife for
So
that.
like if we're gonna put the camera on the tripod, I mean this is really quick to just pop it off and on. Never know when you're gonna need it.
What do you keep on your flash drive?
Man, I mean, like anything I got to transfer from one place to another that's not in
Right.
the cloud.
Yeah.
That I need secure with me at all times.
Yeah. See, I have backups for all of my console files.
Oh well,
So
absolutely.
lighting console files, like anything like that goes down, I've got a backup.
Pop
I can
it
run
in.
with it. Yeah. If I had to swap to another sound console, like if that one went down, I've got backups. I could literally just plug it in and plug in a couple cables, and 10 minutes.
And
later,
how many
we're
times
back-
does that
we're
come in
back to
handy with
going.
that lighting console?
Oh, many.
I'm
the
beginning
time.
to see something here, man. I'm beginning to see. I don't have responsibility for many things. I got one thing in my
I was
pocket.
going to say, man, I guess it depends on what you're doing.
That's it. Yeah.
Like I was looking through all these things and all these keys, and I was reminded of your sermon.
Oh, yeah?
About the keys.
sermon?
Yeah, all these keys, what they go
So
to.
I've got 2 sets of keys. I've got that set. The other I left on my desk because I'll empty my pockets sometimes. 'Cause I'll keep stuff in my back pockets. I don't like sitting on my keys all the time.
yeah.
So
All
I've
my
got
stuff's on
that.
my desk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to Dustin a couple weeks ago, and one of the things was, he doesn't carry much, and so I started emptying out my pockets, and he kind of laughed, but then he's looking at it, and it's like, well, there's nothing really here that you don't use regularly. I mean, I'm using that flashlight all the time, knife, whatever, headphones. Never know when I need to put something in, check audio, or just listen to music, just something like that. My mustache wax. I look like
Gotta have
my
wax.
sister says I look like the
Just
Lorax
that.
otherwise.
Wax on?
So,
The
right?
Lorax.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what your sister called you, right?
Right, yeah. So,
I got
You
a
know what I've
handkerchief.
discovered?
What's that?
I carry one thing, but if I don't have that one thing in my pocket, I feel naked.
yeah.
Right?
I feel like something's wrong
Right.
with, and then I get in panic mode. Where's my knife? Where's my knife?
We went to Passion this past December, and I'm there, and one of the things that I couldn't carry with me was my pocket knife.
Yep.
And so we're walking around through Dallas, Fort Worth, whatever, and I don't have my pocket knife. And it's not that I needed it, but it's every time I reach my hand into my pocket, I feel that right
Something's
right
missing.
along my
Something's
hand,
missing.
and it's
You have a
missing.
pocket check.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mine's
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
just
Yep.
do the pat down real quick.
Watch.
anywhere I
Gotta
go.
have the watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunglasses.
Yeah,
Gotta have
always on 'em.
sunglasses.
Toothpick,
Epic.
floss.
I'm a little OCD about my teeth flossing
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So I
Hey,
got
you're
that.
not OCD, not at all.
I carry these 2 pennies too. That's on my keychain as a reminder of the widow who gave everything she had to give everything I got. So I carry that as a reminder as well. So there's all kind of a purpose for everything, and it's an everyday carry. And when we were talking about this yesterday, we were talking about what are the things that every day that we need, and as we're going through this Bible reading plan, how important this stuff is for everyday use.
And to get to the place where, say, the Bible reading plan, if it doesn't happen, something's missing.
Right.
Something's not right. That you feel it.
Yep. Like we talked about not having that knife, you notice immediately.
Right.
Yeah. Our goal should be to get to a place where if we don't have that Bible reading plan in our life, we notice immediately.
Right. And it's one of the things that, as I'm going through this, I don't always find application in it. Like, it's not surface level for me sometimes, and I have to dig a little bit. And Elijah and I were talking about this morning, what are some tools that we use for digging into? And for me, it's like the Blue Letter Bible. I'll just go Google search.
Yeah.
Today's Tuesday, we're in Genesis 16, right? And I said, give me a study guide for Genesis 16. And it pulls up that Blue Letter Bible, and man, there it is. And just having that really helps me a lot.
Hey, we're without excuse.
We are.
We have more tools than any generation ever before us.
Well, yeah, and even with our position, like we have a software of commentaries that we can buy, that we've had passed down to us, and so we've got all these tools. But Blue Letter Bible is a great tool because it's free, right? Enduring Word's another great commentary that you can utilize. And so, yeah, I think it's important.
Do you guys do God Answers?
Yeah, I've used God Answers once.
I used Chat GPT once. That's actually pretty cool.
Kind of scary what that thing can pull off.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, that's, as we were going through this process of thinking about everything we carry, what's the most important thing we carry? And is that what we're really doing? As we're going through this spiritual maturity stuff, I think it's
awesome.
It's kind of hit hard for me this week.
That is awesome.
That tool is probably the best tool that I should be carrying, right?
Yeah.
Something I don't really carry anymore. When I was waiting tables, I had a little, those little composition, like the really small ones you can put in your pocket.
Yeah.
I used to keep that in my back pocket, and I would write memory verses I'd try to memorize. And that sucker, I wish I had it with me. I've got it sitting on my desk actually in a little box just as a reminder, but it is like, it's held together by duct tape at this point because I had used it so much and it just wore out. But now I've got like verses. Verses
oh
on my
my
phone.
gosh, that app is
awesome. And it does a little ring thing, so it helps me keep track of like, do I have something down or not? And it has little games and it makes it fun. It makes it a lot easier to memorize verses.
The pocket knife. Everybody in the room's got a pocket knife.
We do.
The Bible tells us that the Word of God is the sword.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So, yeah, man, there's just all kinds of parallels.
One of the guys here is just shout out to Zach. You talk to Zach much?
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
a little bit.
His memory verse stuff that he does, that he practices with his drills, man, it's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
And he talked to me. We sat down and had a conversation one day, and he was talking about how important those verses were in his life, and having for every situation, there's a verse that's his go-to.
That's awesome.
Just like every tool that we have, has a go-to, has a purpose. There's a purpose for every one of those verses that he's memorizing.
So let me clarify something for the people watching. You guys are using what to memorize scripture? A program called, an app called Verses?
Yeah.
Right? You got Blue Letter Bible. What other tools could we help people with, man? They're trying to pull it out of their
We've
pocket.
talked about YouVersion. You put that on when you're in the car. Just have it play
reading?
through.
Let it
If you
read
don't have
for
a time, if you don't have time in the day to read,
That's good.
sit down and read the Bible. Listen to it. Most everybody's driving to work or driving somewhere in their daily life. Put that on and listen to it. Like you said earlier, there's really no excuse for us to not be digging in every day.
Well, I think it's also like something that I've had to work with as well is just reading it more than once.
Yeah.
If there's something like that's just heavy or long, like when we were in Luke, I got to take that in bite size.
It was wordy. It was wordy.
Today was nice.
But
16 verses, yeah.
But even then, like the 16 verses that we had today, there wasn't like a whole lot. Like you had to really think through of what it was talking about to find something to apply to your life. And just reading it multiple times helps me to really think through it and make sure that I didn't just brush over something because I've read this story before or whatever. So yeah, I think that and also having just a really good study Bible.
That's good.
I think a study Bible is huge because it has a little commentary at the bottom for majority of the verses that are there.
Is this Facebook? Is this?
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Is it? So, man, if you're out there, list the tools in the comments you use. Right? I'd kind of be interested. You know how many people use a hardcover, leather cover Bible versus how many use an electronic version? What tools do you use? What helps you mature spiritually?
Yep, absolutely. Man, I thank you guys for sharing.
Hey, it's fun.
It was good, and I love the application of, this needs to be coming in EDC and everyday carry.
This is iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it's all about. So, hope you guys find this as an encouragement as you're continuing to study and grow in your spiritual walk.
All right, good deal.
Cool.
See ya. That was good. That was real good.
That